One Piece Chapter 1044 spoilers have officially dropped their first leaks. Now, if you guys want these second leaks, you want a part 2 spoiler video, make sure you get this video to 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes for a part 2 spoiler video. But let's just talk about the first leaks of the spoilers. And the title is called Chapter 1044 Liberation Warrior. What an epic title, guys. After the Drums of Liberation we saw last chapter, I believe this title was an epic title to the chapter. And I'll be honest with you, the spoilers, it's what you guys all thought. It's going to be a Luffy-centered chapter, and I love Luffy-centered chapters. They're always outstanding. Before I actually continue with the spoiler video, make sure you guys don't forget to turn on notifications. It's a big deal, guys. If you don't turn on notifications, you're going to miss uploads. And of course, subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 100k subscribers. And let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes for part 2 spoiler videos. But of course, hit that bell and turn on notification, because that's the most important thing. Now, the next spoilers I will discuss are this. Some of Luffy's allies, namely Sanji, which I predicted. I said Sanji would help, which I didn't. Of course, I wasn't 100% right, but Sanji is involved in the chapter. I always thought Sanji would be involved in the chapter. Eustace Kid in Law, and I predicted that too. Hyogoro, Luffy's trainer. I didn't actually predict this, but this is actually interesting. And Marco, of course, which I obviously predicted because his presence in chapter 1043. They feel his presence and that he's still alive. Yes. They feel Luffy's presence and he's still alive. An amazing moment, guys. I can't wait to see this in the actual anime and the manga, actually, because the chapter officially hasn't dropped. Even the Raws haven't even dropped in the chapter. Now, the next spoilers is where it gets really spooky. This is when I started getting chills reading these spoilers, guys. A conversation with the 5 Elder Star, the Gorosei, in the castle of Mary Joa. These guys always trip me out, and they've been doing it a lot lately in the last couple chapters. The world government has always tried to get the Gomu Gomu no Mi. That's what the spoiler says, guys. But they have not been able to do it in 800 years, confirming that the Gomu Gomu no Mi has been a prize target since the Void Century. Right away, we know last chapter Joy Boy returned. This chapter now, Luffy's Delphi ability has been wanted for 800 years. That just gives me like chills. And it seems like it ran away from them. That's pretty much what's going on. So I want to say the full spoilers will give me the full details, but right now Luffy's Delphi, the Gorosei, just hyping it up to extreme length. Now, the next spoilers is when my jaw goes to the ground. This is when I was completely shocked, yo. A member of the Gorosei says that he is not crazy since the Zoan fruits have a mind of their own. Wow. The next Gorosei says that the Gomu Gomu no Mi is actually a Zoan type fruit, and that its real name is the Hito Hito no Mi, the human fruit, mythical model Nika. Guys, Luffy is a mythical Zoan confirmed. All that Son Wukong stuff is done. All that resin stuff is done. We officially have Luffy's Delphi fruit ability, and it's actually... he's a Nika, man. He's a Nika. Luffy, everyone was saying he was a real Nika. That's what he is. Luffy, of course, we saw who's who was actually protecting Luffy's Delphi fruit ability until Shanks took it. The mythical zone he's protecting was the Sun God Nika fruit. And he mentioned that in Empo Down and how a guard pretty much, this showing the value of Luffy's mythical zone. We're about to get a Zoan versus Zoan. Luffy versus Kaido. Mythical zone versus mythical zone. And now I'm thinking about all the other mythical zones. Marco, Sengoku. The hype is ecstatically real, guys. Now the next spoilers weren't extremely hype. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty much Hiyori and Orochi stuff, and Hiyori reveals her face to Orochi. It's really good thematically in the story of One Piece, and I think as a whole it's gonna be really good looking back on it. But right now I'm so hyped about the Luffy stuff. It's not really like something I'm dying to talk about. I won't lie to you guys. And the next spoiler is Luffy. We actually get Luffy. No more talking about Luffy. No more discussions about Luffy like Zunisha's talking about Luffy. The Gorosei talking about Luffy. No. Kaido's even talking about Luffy, like how he's dead. No. We're not talking about Luffy. The next spoiler is Luffy's actually there. And Luffy says he has awakened his Delphi fruit ability and he feels full. It's his Gear 5th. A quote is said to be said, my ultimate, that's it. Gear 5th. That's what Luffy says. So definitely want to say we finally get a 2-in-1. Like, let's be honest here. Since I've been making One Piece videos, since 2015, the theories have always been Awakening, Gear 5th. Awakening, Gear 5th. Of course, because 2015 is when Gear 4th came out. So, of course, the Gear 5th and Awakening stuff would obviously come next. And to finally see Luffy awaken his Delphi ability and call it his Gear 5th, which I'll be honest, I've always thought that was a possibility. It gives me chills, guys. Like, I've been talking about One Piece for so long, and seeing just moments like this that you've been discussing for years and actually happen, like, the possibilities are endless for Luffy, guys. And the last spoilers is what's really gonna make the money for the One Piece and Toei, guys. The last spoilers are insane. Luffy versus Kaido. Luffy grabs Kaido and takes him upstairs, yo. He takes him all the way upstairs to the roof, then attacks him in a savage way. What a spoiler. Luffy just grabbing Kaido, the strongest creature alive, and just grabbing him and say, yo, come here, boy. Let's fight. Insane. Then Luffy grabs the ground and transforms into rubber and pretty much returns, like bounces back Kaido's blast breath, his fire breathing technique he does. So Luffy's now in his gear 5th form is able to turn the ground into rubber, but he's also to reverse attacks, yo, bringing them back, yo, rubber. It's just insane because we all know we saw the Flamingo's awakening. We all know we saw, of course, Katakuri's awakening. We saw Yusha's Kid and Law, but now we're seeing the mythical Zoan Luffy's awakening, and I'm loving it, guys. The rubber is going ham. But I just want to say this. There's also notes that Luffy can jump really, really high, and it looks like the Nika silhouette seen before. His body was still as flexible as rubber, and we actually get a page of Luffy in his Nika mythical Zoan form, and I'll be honest with you guys, I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see the full chapter. I read these spoilers, but I still want more. I won't lie to you guys. I still want more. So after these spoilers, you guys probably thinking, LegendMac, you can't just talk about the spoilers and just get out of here. Like, yeah, you can't just talk about and say, LegendMac, I'm gone, and leave the spoilers. Okay, if you guys truly want me to discuss the spoilers and my thoughts on it, I'll give you guys a quick rundown on my thoughts on it. I'll be honest with you. The fact that Luffy's Delph ability is a Zoan Delph ability, I think it's very interesting to see where we go with this. Like, I'll be honest with you, Luffy, I always thought the Gomu no Mi, the awakening would be island level. He would turn islands into rubber. I thought that was a big thing that Luffy would be doing. I actually thought that Luffy destroying Fisherman Island would be connected to that. But now thinking about it, the fact that Luffy has the Nika Delph ability, the mythical Zoan Nika type, like the fact that he has that Delph ability, we all know that has connections to Fisherman Island. Luffy was set to destroy Fisherman Island. Is that connected to his Delph? Look, I'm not too sure where we're gonna go with this. Of course, the fact that he's a mythical Zoan, I'll be honest with you guys, I won't lie to you guys, we've only seen a few awakenings in the story. We've seen Doflamingos, we've seen Katakuris, we've seen Laws, we've seen Kids, we've seen, of course, the Jailer Beast Zoan type awakened forms, but we have never seen a mythical Zoan awakened form. Mythical Zoans already from the beginning are epic and hype. So is this Luffy's base form? Like, is this Luffy just awakening that he has a mythical Zoan form, and there's more to his Delph ability that we're gonna see at the end of the story of One Piece? That's my question I really have when it comes to discussing where Luffy's gonna go with this, guys. Obviously, last chapter was all Joy Boy and Destiny related stuff, but this chapter we got into the nitty gritty, and Luffy is now giving Kaido that beat down. He is beating his ass. So if I want to say, I love chapters where Luffy's just throwing hands. I love the Gorosei hyping up Luffy's Delph ability. Like, honestly, guys, I want to know more. All I want to know is more, because I want this to make sense more, because we're just getting a little bit and we haven't even reached the surface of what we can really truly find out when it comes to the One Piece story. So that's, if you guys want to hear my thoughts, that is my thoughts. But like I said in the beginning, like it, share if you enjoyed, like it, share only if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more One Piece content. I'm the LegendMac, and I'm gone.